We see each other once a week. I'm 21, he's 25. We were together for 8 months and lived together in June during the last part of our relationship. We broke up and I moved home after realizing that we moved too fast. It's always to your best interest to slow things down. It never hurts. You never lose cool points slowing things down, because it reveals to you a man's intentions. It reveals to you his reaction to rejection, so you could sort of sense his sense of entitlement, and you can see how he reacts when things go wrong. It's always good to slow things down. And if he gets turned off by it, then you just missed a bullet. We broke up and I moved home after realizing that we moved too fast. We reconnected in August. He reached out and we got back together. His ex is still in his life. That's a red flag. Has been ever since the beginning. She's 25. Let me tell you something, people. The only time I want your ex back in your life is if one, she's your baby mama, or two, you guys work together. And even then, I might consider you quitting that job, because no. But seriously, yo, it's like you're asking for trouble. You're asking for insecure thoughts to come to you whenever you allow yourself to date people who are friends with their ex. I don't give a fuck if it's a mature relationship, Jake the mature guy. I don't care. I don't care that you guys have an amicable relationship. Like, what are you, Jada Pinkett Smith? Like, seriously, you cannot be staying friends with your ex. You're asking for trouble, people. He says they're still just friends. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I don't trust that bitch. I just don't. I don't trust that woman. Because it's just, how can I? In the past, he cheated on me with her. People, I don't read these stories before I make this video. He told me all the time that she's gone for good, but when she returns, he lets her back in. She's like a ghost that refuses to fade away. Like, seriously. What I want to know is, why you accept it? I recently gave him an ultimate. She gave him an ultimatum. And said that if she was still here, I would have to leave. You see, this is problematic. The fact that you're out here giving ultimatums, like, that's a sign you gotta leave. And said that if he's still with her, okay. It lasted a week, and then he called me, told me that he loved me, and told me that she's still in his life, but I don't have to worry about her. Since the topic of this video is how to get a guy to respect you, you're pretty much showing some gullible traits. You're showing gullible traits. And being gullible, a man cannot respect a gullible woman. Clearly, this man knows he's fucking lying to you. And let me show you why gullibility is such a horrible, not horrible trait, is a trait that you do not want to possess.
Humans may not necessarily respect gullible people because gullibility can be seen as a disadvantageous trait in terms of survival and reproductive success. Evolutionary theory suggests that traits beneficial for survival and reproduction tend to be favored and passed on to future generations. Gullibility, which can involve easily being deceived or manipulated, may make individuals more vulnerable to exploitation or harm. In ancestral environments where resources were scarce and competition was high, it would have been advantageous to be discerning and cautious to ensure survival and successful reproduction. Therefore, individuals who were more skeptical and less gullible may have had greater fitness, and over time, this preference for skepticism and caution could have become ingrained in our social structures and behaviors. However, it is important to note that respecting and valuing every individual's unique characteristics and experiences is a moral and ethical consideration that goes beyond the lens of evolutionary analysis.
I let him back in. Jesus Christ. My love. My love. The only reason why you're taking him back, most likely, is because you can't handle the pain of not being with him. Right? It causes you pain to not have him in your life. And that's understandable. You're only a human. You know what I'm saying? So you sort of, a lot of the times when we love someone, We are willing to believe their bullshit. We compromise our values and self-esteem for their sake. And over the long run of you doing that, you end up compromising your own self-esteem for the sake of somebody else. What you don't notice what you're doing, you're trading this much level of happiness for this much level of unhappiness. It's not a fair trade. And I know while you're writing this, you know damn well I'm right. And you know that you're wrong by accepting the situation. I let him back in. Fast forward to now. She is not here no more. What, you killed her? What? He told me that he wanted nothing else to do with her. Then hours later told me that he was just mad. He ordered her a necklace as a gift for her birthday, even though she called him a bitch. This was right before she left. I never gotten jewelry. I have never gotten jewelry. She calls him a bitch and he purchased her a gift. Seems like he likes them to be the masochism. He also tells me that he doesn't want to take me seriously until I move out on my own and have my own car and sharpen my cooking. Sharpen your cooking? What are you making, an all-star game? Like okay. He says it's because we can't see each other when we want to. He told me, quote unquote, I don't know. Oh boy. A girl has to grow into a woman who can be a mother, a wife, and a woman to her own self. That's when I would take that woman seriously. You still have some growing to do, and so do I. So why take things serious? I respect you, but I know you still have a lot to grow. Where's my steak? I need to get a steak, honestly, because this is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. This is unbelievable reading this right now. He says this, then gets mad when I tell him I'm keeping my options open. I don't understand. I take good care of myself. Meditating, gym, journaling, cooking. Apparently not good enough, apparently. Cybersecurity. Hack his account to see what the hell is going on. And he's not as affectionate as he was. He just met a girl at his job. She is his friend, and she is my age, has her own place, car, and knows how to cook better than me. I want him to take me seriously. What do I do from here? Okay. All right. This is crazy, man. Okay. Give me a second to gather my thoughts. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Where should we begin? You both are out of control. What the hell is going on? All right. First of all, for the time being, while you're in this relationship, don't tell people you watch my channel. Tell them you watch Mark Rosenfeld. Tell them you watch Matthew Hussey. So that's just the first thing. Second thing, why haven't you left? That what he said is so insulting. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start here. Let's go. You know what? Let's go to commercial break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't purchased any of my courses, we have a special bundle deal for everyone. So that you can purchase all of my courses, meaning you could purchase the Psychological Game of Attraction, Natural Chemistry, and Nice Girl, along with all of the bonuses. Originally, if you purchase everything without the bundle, it'll be around $500, to be honest with you. But right now, if you guys purchase it with the bundle, you guys will be able to get all of these courses: Psychological Game of Attraction, which is for women who are single; Natural Chemistry, which is for women who are in a relationship; Nice Girl, which is a course on assertiveness, along with all of the bonuses, social mastery, practical mastery in terms of how to master anything, social mastery in terms of how to master your social skills, and the laws of human nature, wherein it's part of the Robert Greene book club I used to have. All of these, naturally, like I said, it's $500. Now you can get it at $394, which is essentially 20% off everything. But if you guys want to purchase a more affordable bundle, you guys can purchase the bundle without the bonuses, and that will be at $224 rather than the $300. Well, rather than the $293 that you guys would naturally purchase it. So you could purchase it with the bundle or without the bundle. You can purchase it with the bonuses or without the bonuses. It's all of the work that I put in the last 4 years, in the last 5 years actually, all of the research that I've done. And this course, rather than watching all of my videos, and because they could be random and you could sort of like lose the big picture because there's just so many videos, you guys get all of the content condensed in a course. Trust me, people, if you guys purchase this, you won't regret it. If you haven't purchased it, hopefully this will push you towards it, because it's something that I believe in, and everyone who's purchased my course have been satisfied with it. And if they didn't like it, I always give their money back. I have never rejected a refund. All right, so purchase it right now. Click on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle, and I'll see you guys inside. Okay, we're back. You gotta leave. This guy doesn't respect you. This guy doesn't like you. He likes you, but not enough to respect you. I just have no words for this, to be honest with you. He says you still have a lot of growing to do. He criticizes your cooking. He cheats on you, and then buys the other woman a gift, and then criticizing you, and now you're asking me what's wrong with me. My love, you have been infected by a negative energy that you allowed yourself to endure. You are enduring unnecessary sorrow. This creates a heightened sense of indignation. By accepting this, it creates a sense of indignation towards him. First of all, deep down, you hate him. All right, let's just keep it honest. You fucking hate him deep down. You do, right? I understand people. You hate the fact that he has lowered your value in your mind, and you hate yourself for letting this happen. And now you're asking, what do I do from here? Love, you gotta leave. This is destroying your self-esteem. You take care of yourself, meditating, journaling, cooking, cybersecurity, saving, note that, an artist. So now him and I are no title connection, and he's not as affectionate with me. You deserve better than this, man. You're settling. You're settling. That's what you're doing. You're settling. And you believe this is what you deserve.
When someone settles in a relationship they don't want or where they're not respected, several neurological and psychological processes occur. Neurologically, the brain's reward pathway is impacted. This system, which involves dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, may become understimulated due to the lack of satisfaction, leading to feelings of unhappiness or discomfort. The stress from an unsatisfying relationship can also activate the body's fight or flight response, releasing hormones like cortisol, which can lead to long-term health issues if the stress is chronic. Psychologically, this situation can lead to low self-esteem and self-worth, as individuals may start to believe that they deserve the lack of respect or dissatisfaction they're experiencing. They might also experience cognitive dissonance, a state of mental discomfort resulting from conflicting beliefs and behaviors. In this case, knowing they're unhappy but staying in the relationship anyway. Over time, this can lead to depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. Additionally, the person might experience learned helplessness, where they feel powerless to change their situation, further perpetuating the cycle of dissatisfaction. This is a complex issue with many variables, and individual experiences can vary greatly.
And the truth is, you don't deserve this. Nobody deserves this type of treatment. You might think you deserve it. You might think you asked for this, but you didn't. What you're doing is that you are accepting this. You feel like this is what you deserve. You got to move on. There's no fixing this situation. How do you get him to take you more seriously? My love, you got to leave. You're asking the wrong questions here. You usually, if you want him to take you seriously, you leave. Look, some people are compulsive cheaters. First of all, cheaters a lot of the times don't just cheat because there's flaws. A lot of the times cheaters cheat because they have a character flaw, which is dishonesty. A lot of cheaters cheat because they just cannot help it. It's like an alligator, like a crocodile that closes its mouth when something gets close. It just happens. Like a Venus flytrap, it just closes its mouth. Like like some people just have character flaws. So when you allow somebody cheating on you and you stay there, their perception of you begin to internalize it because emotions are contagious. So you begin to internalize how they see you. Even though how they see you is the projection of their own self-esteem, you begin to internalize their self-esteem, and you begin to see yourself as such. And it ruins you because you start asking yourself, what the fuck? This makes no sense. It doesn't add up.
The process of internalizing other people's projections about us is rooted in social psychology. It starts with the concept of social perception, which is how we form impressions about others and interpret information about them. When someone projects their thoughts, feelings, or expectations onto us, we might unconsciously perceive these projections as reflections of our own self. This can happen through several mechanisms. Repetition. If something is repeatedly said or implied about us, we may start to believe it due to the mere exposure effect, a psychological phenomenon where people tend to develop a preference for things merely because they are familiar with them. Authority figures. We are more likely to internalize projections from authority figures or people we respect and admire. This is due to the principle of social proof, which states that we look to others to determine correct behavior or attitudes. Self-fulfilling prophecy. This occurs when an individual's expectations about another cause the other person to behave in a way that confirms the expectations. For instance, if a teacher believes a student is not capable, they may unknowingly treat the student in a way that discourages effort, leading to lower performance. Cognitive dissonance. This is a state of tension that occurs when a person simultaneously holds two cognitions, beliefs, or items of knowledge that are psychologically inconsistent. If someone's projection about us contradicts our self-perception, we may change our beliefs about ourselves to reduce this dissonance.
I have no debt. I'm in great shape. I journal emotionally. I'm good. But apparently emotionally, you're not good. Apparently you might think you're emotionally stable, but in reality, if you're accepting this, that means there's a lot of emotions you haven't dealt with. Because you're looking for validation in this guy. Most likely, this is a projection. This reminds you of somebody. I don't fucking know. But this is reminding you of something. And that's why you're staying here. You're not just staying here because you want to. You're staying here because you can't help it. This is reminding you of something. I don't know what it is, but it's not going to work. It's not going to fix your traumas. You got to walk away from this. You got to leave. It's not going to change. You got to leave. You got to leave. I'm sorry. You got to leave. You got to walk away. What are you going to cook better? Put more salt? Learn a new dish? That's not going to fix the situation. Like, oh my gosh, you can cook better? Girl, man, honey, come here, man. Let's get married. You know? Like, no, it's not going to happen. Walk away. All right? Walk away. Never come back. This is not going to work. All right? If you want a man to take you seriously, at the first sight of disrespect, call him out on it. The second time he does the same shit, move on. Getting respect from a man at the end of the day is not about getting them to respect you. It's about you respecting yourself and having standards and sticking to them no matter what and no matter who. If you don't respect yourself, nobody's going to respect you. If you don't walk with dignity, if you don't expect people to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, you're not going to get that respect. And when you don't respect yourself, you send a signal, an unconscious bat signal to other people that it's okay to disrespect me because I'm still going to be there for you. Because I'm still going to smile. I'm still going to try to win you over. How the hell do you want me to respect you when you can't even respect yourself?
Instead of trying to avoid conflict or whining about the injustice of it all, consider an option developed over the centuries by military leaders and strategists to deal with violent and acquisitive neighbors: reverse intimidation. This art of deterrence rests on three basic facts about war and human nature. First, people are more likely to attack you if they see you as weak or vulnerable. Second, They cannot know for sure that you're weak. They depend on the signs you give out through your behavior, both present and past. Third, they are after easy victories, quick and bloodless. That is why they prey on the vulnerable and weak.
You have a lot of self-evaluation to do, my love. You have a lot of self-reflection to do, because this is unacceptable. This is just unacceptable. There is no finding an excuse for this. You're being violent towards yourself. The violence has to stop. And the way you stop it is through first knowing your standards. What are the things in your life that people do that you find disrespectful? Find consequences appropriate to the. Find consequences that reflect the severity of the action. Make sure the punishment fits the crime, and make sure to be willing to hand out the punishment. And if you're not willing to hand out the punishment, make sure that you don't make a threat, because then what's worse is making a threat and not following through. Now I know you stand on nothing. Because at the end of the day, the way you find peace in the relationship is through strength. And that strength is your willingness to walk away. There's always chaos through weakness. There's always peace through strength. All right? So do not tolerate this no more and walk away. All right? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfightattraction.org. Join my Patreon. There you guys can ask me these types of questions, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week. Fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.